Misc perks you're changing for Last Breath are Awaken Awareness, Premonition, Spine Chill. How are you playing? Oh god. Wait, did stream go down? Huh. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Rubber Ducky. Give me 1 second. Guys, give me 1 second. I need to go have a really quick conversation. This is I'm gonna try not to lose my shit. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna. I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I literally just had to go rant to my mother because I'm just gonna have to make the phone call to the ISP tomorrow. And I literally just needed to go rant to her and be angry for a second so that I can let it go. Because either I let it immediately bubble over and get really pissed off for like 30 seconds, or I keep being let the boiling point be getting closer and closer, and nah, I'd rather keep the vibes here good. Hello. Also, hello there, I got no cake. I got no cake and I cannot lie. Pyramid Head after his nerf. But welcome in. I hope you're doing well. How goes? Hope you've been well. Uh, sorry, and oh, wait, hold on. AK, someone called Jason pay to win in your last game. I will say, I think that, how do I put it? I don't think he's pay to win at all. There's definitely license killer, non-license killer, license killer, non-license killer, license killer, non-license killer, license killer, license killer. On release, certain killers have been more consistently strong post PTB nerfs than other killers. And so I'm not saying that Jason is pay to win. I do think behavior is a lot less likely to give post PTB harsh nerfs to licensed killers versus Houndmaster, who got gutted, and Crossu, who got gutted, and Unknown, who's just wasn't strong enough to begin with. They played it safe with him. I feel like the last strong original... Oh, you know what? That actually makes perfect sense. I understand now. I was like, when were the other most recent original killers? They had this stretch of 3. Which, was probably especially rough considering it followed one of the more favorable releases in recent years. Anyway, I'm also going to post in the Discord just in case people don't know about stream going down and coming back. Anyway, that was really, really annoying, guys. I'm just, it's, you know, I wasn't gonna rant about this, but I am going to, actually. It's so demoralizing to, like, have a good vibe going, like, having a good match, good vibes, and then just suddenly, nope, plug pulled, get dunked on. Now anyone who is here is forced to, reconnect. It's, I don't know, it's so many levels of infuriating. And it just sucks that they literally have a monopoly in the area. And that's just allowed to happen. I don't know. I mean, it's... I guess... watching it go from reading 23 to 6 people because Twitch, or my internet, just decided to shit the bed multiple times a day for no good reason, despite... you know what? No, I said I was gonna move on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat some applesauce. I'm gonna cry myself a river, build myself a bridge, and get the fuck over it. Also, Skypig is real and will hurt you, maybe. That would make me feel better. If some of these guys could get Skypigged, that would make me really happy. Unfortunately, I'm not in position to Skypig. Lucky break. Hello, other Ada. Ha ha ha! I love having ears. For a second, I really thought I was gonna end up vaulting that window by mistake. Ada. Hello, object of obsession. 3! Party hats, cannon 3! Party hats, ha ha ha! Okay, you know what? Also, at least a couple of these guys are on comms, because, I noticed that they were all walking right off rip, and I had assumed that they must have spawned next to, one of my boxes. I'm now realizing that what probably happened is, Ace has, we see you, and comms it. Four party hats, cannon 4 party hats, ha ha ha! You know what? Okay, you know what, Ada? Well played. Okay, so let's remember, brown coat Ada. Brown coat Ada is, the one who's Death Hook. Oh, yeah, also, for anyone who doesn't know, Mermaid Point is the one, the only, the fabulous Mama Marcus. And yeah, I always, it's funny because I call my, quote-unquote Gen Rush build my War Crimes build, but, I also like referring to survivors who finish generators while like, several teammates have party hats. I like calling that War Crimes as well. And, that was a elite refunded, dash, which is, you know, not my favorite thing. Anyway. I'm so upset. I just saw the packet loss symbol show up. That's why I'm so upset, to be clear. Jesus Christ, this is so fucking annoying. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just... I don't even know. Ace, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Leave me the fuck alone. Get a job. No, Rubber Ducky. They're directly connected. It's packet loss because the stream is lagging. Or not that, it's my internet. My ISP is just complete and utter bullshit. Like, they overtax themselves, they have too many active, like, deals going on because they have a full monopoly of the area and the surrounding areas, and every 6 months, we have to call them and tell them that our internet is fucked up. And then they hit the magical button after we call like 3 or 4 times, and then it gets fixed for a few months, and then we have the exact same issue. And it's genuinely infuriating. I don't know. I don't know. What's... Also, why are they sending gens when, like, they all have active traps? Wait, that's kind of crazy, actually. Honestly, interesting strat. Anyway. Anyway, guys, I calmed myself down, and then that happened, so... You Sable. What is Ace doing? I swear I keep seeing him get, like, in and out of lockers or something. I love knowing survivor pathing. Because the thing is, she and I both know that there are no gens over here. So that's why she went over there, because she wanted to take Chase in the away from Hook, gen-free area, blah blah blah. I think I just heard Ace's labor noises. Which, if you don't know, actually, I don't even think those were his labor noises. I think those were just his injury noises. Hello, Ellie. I think I'm looping my demons. I'm looping my demons. Hello, Ellie. Welcome back. My little yelly Ellie belly. Hello, Ellie's butt. And tail. %5 goes hard, baby. Let's go. Uh-oh. Good trace. Wrong direction, though. GG's. Goodbye, Ellie. Anyway, guys, if there's one thing my ISP being annoying will do, it's make me annoyed enough that I'm not paying a ton of attention to the game and that I'm just willing to go for kills on autopilot. Well, not that that happened this match, but you know what I mean. Probably. I was gonna say, Ace, if you have object, you should probably be using it. Note to self, those shoes on Ace are actually pretty loud. The flip-flops. GG's, gamer. Anyway. I still can't believe that instead of working on Jen's gamer just stood there flashlight beaming me while I was standing still. That's crazy. I assume he probably had an archive or something. Who is this? Oh. LOL. I should have just gone for Sable, but I wanted to see if I could get eyes on Ada too. That was the goal there. Curse you, object permanence or lack thereof. not who I was looking for. GG's, gamer. I honestly didn't think that was gonna connect. Anyway. Hi guys, if you're wondering why I'm pretty quiet, first of all, I'm gonna try to get myself back on track, re-rail myself, whatever, as opposed to being derailed. My internet's been acting up for the last couple days for no good reason. To the point where it totally just closes down the stream, causes just massive lagging game. It's just been really aggravating, and it's been especially bad tonight, so I am, bit frustrated, bit demoralized, trying to get my mental back. Love how I call you guys gamers. God, actually, it's so funny, Dark Magic. I've had to, how do I put it? Oh, yeah. GG, Zeta. If she ran, I probably would have chased her, honestly, and killed her. I think that's the mood I'm in right now. If the last person runs, I'll probably commit to the chase unless they were like, I'm trying to think of an example of someone today. That one Nia from the first game of the day, who I just had a really good, fun first chase with. Anyway. God, what was I saying? Oh, right, gamers. Yeah, I've had to remove the word gamers from my vocabulary when talking IRL / when typing to regular people, because boy howdy, it's become honestly my new go-to like catch-all to refer to a group of individuals. Come on, gamers, come on, guys. It's, you know, it's become a replacement, for better and worse. Oh, it wasn't We See You. Interesting. See, here's the thing. People who run Object of Obsession probably don't realize that. I feel like any killer right now, if they see Object, is gonna assume you also have the 11 perk. At least I do. Which, like, to be clear, it's not that the 11 perk on its own is, like, especially heinous. I do have a little bit of a vendetta against people who do run both Object and We See You, because it annoys me. Also, I did a poll before. I don't even know if you guys were able to vote. Because of the issues. So I'll take a look. There was a single vote for Huntress, so why don't we switch over to her? See how our games are. Anyway. You know what? I'm actually gonna put a message in chat. I saw that you had pinned my earlier message, great, but I'm gonna put a new version of it that basically says, hey, if something seems wrong, internet be having issues. That's how bouts is spelled, right? Yeah. Of There we go. Okay. Okay. I can't lie. I'm genuinely. Well, I don't want to play Survivor now. I'm gonna be real because at least with Killer, I can just stop playing the game for a bit and whatever. I'm the only person who gets affected. I'd rather not play Survivor and subject solo queue to me having to just stop playing the game for a while. Because the problem is during this outage, and I use quotes because clearly I don't get kicked from the game, so it's not a full outage. But during these outages, I sometimes rubber band like crazy. So I'll be hiding behind an object and I'll get teleported from out behind the object. It would be funny if it wasn't so annoying. 1 second, sorry. Okay. Okay, we're back. Well, for now, hopefully. God, Rubber Ducky, I wish. It's... Like I said, I don't want to dwell on it too much, but it's just... It's the fact that it's so predictable that it's... You know what? It's like a more annoying version of, funny enough, Dead by Daylight. Because you know how sometimes it's like, damn, y'all are just band-aid fixing this when we all know that you know the real issue. That's the ISP. They know the issues. Because clearly they're able to fix it for half a year. And funny enough, funny not being the right word, I had the exact same issue at the apartment I used to live in before I moved back in with my mom. And at that apartment, same thing, during the most busy hours of people being home working on their computers, aka between the hours of like 7 and 10 p.m. Exact same thing. Every half an hour, it would be about a 3 to 5 minute outage. Like every half hour to hour, without fail. And I'd be literally in a Skype call, and everyone in the Skype call would know that it was happening because they would stop being able to hear me, but I could still hear them. And they would start seeing my character freaking out in DBD. But You know what? No, right. I can't do Survivor. You know what, guys? I'm gonna let you vote. I know that, there's only a handful of y'all right now. So you have a very important role. Actually, Rubber Ducky, I do have a very important question, though, before we pursue, this line of questioning. I'm currently in Cyberpunk, where we left off. I had slept until midnight, and I'm supposed to meet Panam at a place to drive off together. I assume that if I don't do that, then I fail the quest, and it's a bad thing not to do that. If I picked up a save from before we met at the bar, would I be able to meander off and do other things? Or am I, like, basically locked into Panam's quest until we get to the end? Or unend? It was the same thing at your dad's house. Literally went to Walmart to get a new router at 11 at night. Well, but did that turn out to be a hardware issue, though, Wesky? Because this is definitely an ISP issue, not a hardware issue, unfortunately. Because I've had the hardware issues with, like, routers and modems and such before, but this one is unfortunately the ISP 100%. It's a main story quest. You physically can't fail it. Oh, okay. The quest to go with Panam and take down the AV is hard story stuff. Like, there ain't no failing this one, or you legit can't finish the game. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Because I still want to try to keep to, doing main story stuff / more interesting side quests on our official days, while doing my more meandering explorations, yada yadas, on the off days. So, I'm going to, after this match, I'm going to be putting a polling chat. I'm also going to let people know in the Discord that's going to be happening. That's basically just going to be voting for what we do for the rest of the night. I'm more than happy to keep staying in Dead by Daylight because I am having fun. That's what's annoying about it, honestly. Also, home field advantage, home field advantage. My god, I did not see Lethal for a second. I'm like, damn. They all got distortion, huh? Okay. I know that there's multiple gamers over here, and I think 2 had flashlights. I was just hoping that if I insta-pick, maybe he won't be in position to zoom over even with background player. Anyway, we're really missing Pig right now. I don't need 2 hatchets and a Greem. I can do this. I just heard his breathing. I see you. Okay, there we go. Oops. Want to skip a few, 99, 100. Excuse me, thank you. I mean, guys, I'm not trying to do this. I promise. It's just kind of happening. Trying to go with ISP and modem issues. ISP giving us update we weren't supposed to get, and modem need updating. Yeah, no, this is definitely just basically they're just super overtaxed in the area because they have a full monopoly and no one else has. There are no other ISPs here. In fact, they used to have a monopoly in the town where I used to live as well, and then a local group actually ended up starting their own ISP to compete against them, and basically everyone's been switching to the new people. Oops. Hi, David. I'm warning him that I know he's in there. If there was any doubt, he might have DS, and that's why he's staying in there. But I'm wise to his tricks. You're gone, right, David? Okay. GG's, Vittorio. Watch Lara come around the corner with her Sabo. I really thought was gonna happen. Thank you. What? Oh, hello, Rebecca. I didn't actually mean to let go of that. Okay, more lockers. You can't know what I'm gonna do if I don't know what I'm gonna do. A classic. Oh, he has the scratch marks, too. I'm sorry, David. Darkness revealed goes Burr. What can I say? Human beings in a mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer? Who don't believe in anything. Will make it out alive. Alright, alright. No church in the wild. Anyway, I'll say one thing that's very nice about oh, you know what? Also, I'm going to, I'll wait to put the polling chat until after this game, actually. I saw a crow settle over here. I think I can start breathing. I heard Survivor breathing for a second, like an inhale of breath. I swear, I heard it again. I must be crazy because she's over there. Actually, I wonder if I'm hearing Huntress breathing noises, maybe. GG's, Rebecca. Your sacrifice is not in vain. GG's, David. Honestly, if Lara wants to just pop that last gen and have the gate, she can. Enjoy the achievement, Lara, if you don't have it already. Hello, Beatles. Welcome back. Hobby matches, why am I not playing Jason? Honestly, the matches have actually been a lot of fun. My internet has been... Sorry, David! Why are you in my MMR? Actually, these are probably multiple people together. That's probably why. And at least he gets some blood points. Sorry. Anyway, internet's been shitting the bed. It's been driving up a wall. But the reason I'm not playing Jason is I figure that he is currently, you know, probably overrepresented in terms of number of people playing him. That, I don't mind waiting a little bit to play him, you know? I will say, I'm actually putting a polling chat right now, guys. That's gonna decide what we do for the rest of the night, because I'm annoyed. I don't know how y'all are feeling. With my internet, to be clear. So it's up to y'all what we do. I'm good with anything. I'm going to let people in the Discord know that this vote is happening. To be clear, the something else option is not very well defined. If you guys do vote for that, then I'll probably end up, like, I don't know, maybe playing Minecraft or Cultist Simulator or something. I really don't know. I assume one of them will get voted for, though. Tried a little bit of him earlier and had 2 teams already learn how to counter him. I'll say he definitely feels like he'll. Obviously I'm not assuming here, but one thing I've observed about him is it feels like he's going to be a very strong solo queue stomper with a lot more weaknesses in Swifts that are on comms, since Swifts will be able to call out the location of where he is in the fog, so that people know when to crouch. I also think that shaman builds are going to be a nightmare to deal with. And actually, I've seen people on the subreddit talking about how they currently haven't been able to figure out decent ways of countering, like, four hex stack Jason, if he plays it well. Which, of course, is a big if, but still. Should be interesting. Oh, right, I'm still going to do another game, though. At least one more of DBD. Okay. Swift definitely had 3 running urban, since I guess you can counter that by crouching. Apparently you still give Killer Instinct and Scream when you're crouched, though, Beetles, which I'm not sure is a bug or not. But I didn't think it was supposed to be that way, so that's one thing. So you'll notice a lot of Calm Spirits, a lot of Urban Evasions, and a lot of Sprint Bursts. I've heard that Sprint Burst is an especially strong perk against him. Wait, Rubber Ducky made new perks for a new survivor named Ernest Winslow, a patient at Crotus Pren that went missing a week before the nurse showed up for her first shift. His perks are Kickstart, Invocation, is it Jahina? And Written in Blood. Fun. Wait, I did not realize the game was 60 gigs, so that's a nice chunk you lost to storage? Wait, which game? Sorry. Also, excuse me while I do something real quick. Ooh. Oh, DBD. Wait, did you mean that you had to, like... Oh, did you have to uninstall Beatles? Ellie, no. Boop, boop. Glad they added a native for DBD, so that's nice, but also her Terrifier has license issues, so fun, even though it's coming to the game. God, yeah, okay. I don't know if y'all have heard my... I know some of you have heard my take on Terrifier, which I'm going to preface this by saying this is a very... Okay, I'm gonna full screen to make this very clear. I'm talking out of my ass about this. I've never seen a single Terrifier movie myself. This is purely extrapolated from information I've gained from secondhand sources, aka people have seen the movies, tertiary sources like Wikipedia. Actually, I don't think that would count. It's been a while since I've had to actually source things by definition. Point is, this is a purely vibes-based opinion with very little... Hello, Ellie. With very little real-world knowledge I'm pulling from. Now, I do not care for Terrifier. It insists upon itself. Now, to be clear, I'm happy that he's in DBD for people who wanted him. Like, I think that if he's a fun killer to play as / go against, awesome. The Terrifier franchise has left a very... Not a very, but a relatively unpleasant taste in my mouth. Both from what I've heard about the content of the movies, but also, specifically the first one, but also the way that the Terrifier license holders were like, I don't know, this is gonna sound so judgmental, but I don't care. I thought it was low-key kind of embarrassing how they were like adding behavior constantly on Twitter, considering they're like a large enough franchise now that I feel like they could have just had their people reach out to behavior behind the scenes, and they didn't have to go all, oh, look at us, add us to DVD, oh. Something about that was just very... I know that I'm the biggest proponent, hello Ellie, the biggest proponent of don't kill the part of you that is cringe, kill the part that cringes. I found that very cringy for a professional company to do. Now, I'm gonna say one thing. There is something about the filmmakers of Terrifier that I do actually have a lot of respect for, and that's that their gore fest Beetles is a lot of practical effects. Which to me is, looking at it from that perspective, I would not be surprised if the reason these movies exist is purely because the creators wanted to see what they could do with practical effects specifically. And like, I get that. I think that's kind of cool, honestly, and I respect them in the age of like CGI, and then furthermore, like with AI that a lot of films are trying to get involved. So I actually have a lot of respect for them for that, which is crazy considering I actually just have I basically have nothing else positive to say. I think that they're awesome for that. It's not my cup of tea. I think that keeping the art of practical effects alive is huge. But yeah, it's like Beetles, I feel like they had no real plot for the first one. Like, they vaguely had a concept, but overall, the point wasn't that. It was to have gore galore. And then I think they wanted to make a plot after people responded decently to it. Without getting on my soapbox too much, I think that there is a degree of truth in the fact that if you look at the gender breakdown of viciousness of kills, you see a very obvious divide. And that's the part that really leaves the bad taste in my mouth, I'm gonna be real. Like, the rest of it is whatever. I'm not a fan of the idea of Terrifier because it's not my thing, but otherwise I would think, okay, sure, whatever. That is the one thing that just kind of makes me side-eye the creators just a little bit, I can't lie. Anyway. And again, I'm going to finish the sentence by reminding you all, I haven't seen the movies. I've merely read the descriptions and heard other people talking about them. Because I did decide to do my usual Wikipedia summary reading and similar sources, because I find these sorts of movies interesting in theory. Like, I love horror as a genre, I just don't like watching it. I love reading about it / reading it. Which is funny because I don't actually read horror very often. You personally do not care for Art the Clown. Rubber Ducky, everything I've heard about Art the Clown reminds me of everything that the edgelords that I went to various levels of education with would have made for their OCs. Well, you see, he's a clown in black and white, and he just kills people violently and sometimes with a gun. You know, it's like, okay. Oops, hit the ham. I knew that if I went that far, I would bait the vault, since that was live 100%. Actually, maybe it wasn't, but I'm like 99% sure it was. Anyway, like I said, I do not care for Terrifier. It insists upon itself. That is, and it's so funny because usually if I would say that, I would mean it like in a joking, sarcastic way. I actually think that that's a pretty accurate summary of how I feel about the series. I think it insists upon itself is a good way to put it. It is gore for gore's sake, and if that's not insisting upon itself, I don't know what is. said, though, I am still hoping that he'll be an overall fun killer to verse/play as. And that the people who have wanted him are happy with him getting added, which they seem to be, of course. Sorry, I was out of hatchets. This is my creepypasta, OC. Do not steal. Exactly. And if that was all it... Oh my god. And if that was all it is, it still would be like a little... But then it's like... That combined with them being, hey, look at us devs... That just doesn't, like... Because I would be willing to accept that it's, like, coincidence or unconscious decisions, that sort of thing, you know? But when you throw in the way that they were like, look at us, that just further, to me, contributes to this obnoxious image that I have in my head of them. You know what I mean? Oops. One hatchet and a green, baby. Ugh, I need to reload. Anyway, she knows I have darkness revealed. Oh, I forgot they, like, all had toolboxes, huh? Zanshin tactics! Bum-a-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum! Oops, okay, Marcus. Oops. Hello. Okay, let's see. Hey. That worked out well. Okay. LOL, I actually didn't even mean to let go right click there. Oh, this never got kicked, I see. Okay. Let me... Oh, this is what I mean by gens have just been super efficient, by the way. Like, I'm not even playing this slow. I'm getting pretty quick downs, and they're just getting gens real fast. I wonder if they have a built to last between them. I missed. I really needed to hit that. I'll pretend I didn't see Kate, and I'll go back for if I need to. Oh my god, that was my last hatchet. I did not realize I was one hatchet and a green, baby. No 7K, GG's. Hey. Okay, oops. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Don't do that. It's gonna make me feel bad. Don't drop your toolbox in front of me. Hey! No! Why are you standing here? What do you want from me, 11? You shouldn't have done that. Why? You make me feel bad. I don't want to kill you now because you... but it's no fun when they don't run. I'm gonna let her wiggle off. She was doing good. That was my own fault. I missed. No. I totally am screwing up the hook prompt for some reason. Oh no, it won't work for some reason. Oh no. There we go. Oops, I missed. That's so funny, actually. Oh, I thought she'd take the throw there. Okay, you know what? Great movement from her. Anyway, I love to find lockers that aren't literally in the very edge of the map. Thank you. Oh, never mind. Wow, okay. I should have taken the kill on 11. GG's. Wow, okay. Huh. Also, Moxie, I do not know. I think because I'm high-key tilted because my internet is just total bullshit right now. Oh, wow, poised. You can't live next time, I say, meaning to say you can. Guys, I don't remember what the poll was. Let me check. Also, Moxie on a 20 stream streak. Welcome back. Your continued viewership and support is as always appreciated. I hope you are doing well. Well, you know what, as you might be able to see from the pinned message, it's been one of the days of all time. The internet's been rather annoying, but it's been stable for a little bit, which is good. Touch wood. Let's see. What do we want to do? Do we want to do, Here, I'll queue for Huntress. I'm also going to re-put the poll in chat from before, because, the results were 2 for Cyberpunk, 2 for Dead by Daylight, which, if you guys missed it, one of the reasons I threw the poll up is because, well, like I said, stream going in. Though, honestly, it's already 8-4. You know what? I'm gonna run the poll now. What should we do for the that's not how you spell the rest of stream, question mark. DBD Cyberpunk. Because the thing about Cyberpunk is that if I'm having the issues, then the reason I originally created this decision was if we're playing Cyberpunk, I don't have to worry about disconnecting from matches, just stream. Which is, you know, not great either way, but it's just one less concern / one less thing to get annoyed at. But yeah, also, Rubber Ducky, I'm glad that you agree about it being a base. And yes, Creepypasta OC is a great way to put it. Like, it's just... It's really funny, if you think of it that way. But then again, I also saw a YouTube short today that actually changed my mind. Also a chapter based on a game show where the killer isn't... Rubber Ducky, I forget, have you ever watched the show Supernatural? / specifically, have you ever watched Season 5 of Supernatural? / specifically, have you ever watched a particular episode of Season 5 of Supernatural called Changing Channels? I can't wait for the answer to be no, I've never seen Supernatural, so all the follow-up questions were pointless. Oh, you have a custom chapter about Supernatural and have watched it. Okay, because I was, all I could think of was the, not the Karaka! God, I guess I just recently rewatched, like, all of the Trickster episodes after having not watched Supernatural in a long time. Forgot how good that show was. I'm genuinely thinking about doing a season, like, seasons 1 through 5 rewatch, because it's been a long time since I've watched the show, and I forgot how good it is. I can't lie. Hey, Droop! Jensen Ackles nailed it as Soldier Boy. Watching the Supernatural reunion on the set of The Boys was very funny, considering I'm not involved in The Boys at all. Wasn't Misha there as well? Yeah, Misha was definitely there. You don't remember any of it. Rubber Ducky, I watched, because I actually watched a reaction channel, who just did the first episode of Season 4, which, is post Hellraising. That's a good spoiler-free way of putting it. Post Hellraising. And that's such a... Then the introduction of, Misha Collins' character. That's actually more obvious, if you didn't know what I meant by Hellraising. And, fantastic episode. I forgot so much. I forgot about Psychic Sammy. I forgot about everything involving, like, Meg and Ruby. Both Rubies. You're just called pathetic because you tunneled when you didn't. Obviously, Wesky, we all know that everyone who's ever accused of tunneling by a survivor equals immediately classified as pathetic. Tisk tisk. Actually, no, I changed my mind. My cat's pathetic. She's laying on her back, slumped on the ground. And Drew, if you've yet to watch Supernatural, genuinely, seasons 1 through 5 are amazing television. Because the show was originally going to end after season 5. And Eric Kripke, actually, the guy behind The Boys, is the one who did Supernatural. That's why the cast is all similar with regards to those guys. So that's how he knew Jensen Ackles beforehand. Because Jensen was one of the leads. Yeah, seasons 1 through 5 are really good, and the show was supposed to end after season 5, but then it went on for, like, another, 10 seasons or something. I will say, they're still worth watching. You will know when you're done. For some people, they enjoyed it all the way through. I think I stopped, during season 11. I forgot if I made it through season 11, but I was in... It was season 11 when I stopped watching the show. At least stop. But yeah, 1 through 5 are amazing. And then it's kind of a your mileage may vary. I will say, though, a lot of people's favorite episodes, or, some of their favorite episodes, are in later seasons. So, even if the overall season quality is a little bit your mileage may vary, like I said, I still enjoyed it for quite a while. There are still some real amazing episodes. You are not wrong about that, Rubber Ducky. I'll say, speaking of, can I just say, why did they give Tap a skin that it looks like Adam would wear? They gave the policeman, the skin that it looks like a college professor would have, his barbecue skin. And then they gave Adam all, the street clothes, like they sometimes do with Claudette as well. And it's just really funny with that particular, thing of, why couldn't he get the barbecue set? Speaking of the relatively low number. Also, what am I running? Sure. And yes, Eric Kripke drew. He was the creator of Supernatural. He did leave the show after season 5, though. Anyway, guys, reminder that there's a polling chat that will just help decide what we do for the rest of the night. Ellie, honey, you have to stop this. I love you dearly. Hi. Not totally sure what happened there, but I'll take it. Beautiful. Ada Wong. More like Ada Gone. No? Not good? Anyway, I need actions. Thank you. Oop. I'll take it. Little do they know, I have no regression perks. My grandfather's deck has no weak cards. Hello again, Ellie. What the fuck just happened there? I was trying to get the grab, too. Ellie, honey, you're gonna need to knock this off, my dear. I love you, but stop. Oh yeah, and I heard, Drew, I heard that the boys would have done well if it had ended after season 3. That's what I've heard about it. Ellie. Oh wait, are they actually just doing all the gens downstairs? That's really funny. Okay, and I kick. And I leave. And I hunt. Oh wow, no hatchets, Lamau. Okay. First I do this. Hi. It's me, Mario. Ooh. Ooh, good movement, James. Unfortunately for you, I have Zanshin tactics. Okay, well, I no longer have to go downstairs. Did I kick this before? I thought I did, but I'd be willing to believe I didn't. Jill, I'm sorry, but like... Why did you run into my area of the map? There's like no other good hook nearby. Okay, we hookah the Ada. Where is Sybil? There is Sybil. Sybil. I was gonna say that was live. Ooh, I'm at one hatchet and a dream. Luckily, my dream is here. Also, what the fuck is James doing downstairs? Wait, what? Oh my god, he doesn't know where basement is. Oh no. No, that actually sucks so much. And then she missed a skill check too. I've been in that Ada's. I've been in both James and Ada's positions before, where I've assumed basement. The first time I had to try to unhook someone from basement on this map, and it was main. Nightmare. Wait, can you not shoot through this? There we go. Thank you. I didn't even think that hooking Ada down there would be like a death sentence for that reason. Wrong way, friend. Let's see, does someone bring an offering, or was he just the entity's favorite? God, I hope Ada wasn't pissed that I let him go, but like, he was trying. Me trying to figure out why he's down there. Suddenly realizing why. Oops. Wait, how did I see his aura? He must have thrown a... Did he throw a pallet? Yes, that's the only reason I can think of that I would see his aura. Weird. Oh, hello there, Vital to Vites. GG's, gamer. You were the Sybil? Oh. GG's. Wait, you had Hold on, sorry, Ellie. Oh, dude, I actually really appreciate that. I'd like to do the same. In fact, if James had ended up unhooking you, I probably would have ended up giving you a priority. Well, first of all, I usually give whoever gets unhooked priority for hack/escape, because I see it as the other person kind of like going, "Hi, you live, I'll take chase," you know, that sort of thing. But your sacrifice was not in vain, gamer. GG's. But I do appreciate you stopping so I can practice at that moment. And hello there, Stinkman27. GG's, gamer. Dude, I will... Oh, James is your brother, so you let Death take you. Got it. Also, James, I want you to know, I have had that exact... You know what, actually... That exact experience. You were trying to get to basement, right? Also, Vital to Vice, thank you for the follow, gamer. I really do appreciate that. Perhaps we shall run into each other again in the fog. But, dude, that is an absolute nightmare of a basement if you don't know where it is. For anyone who didn't see, by the way, I'm just gonna actually show off where it is, because it's a nightmare and a half. Forgotten. hatch main. Or basement main, rather. Yeah, so here, let me show you where basement is on, when it's in shack, it's shack, but in main, it's actually outside, upstairs. You can't actually get to it from underground, even though it looks like you can. I was trying to, because I actually don't know how I saw your aura. I'm guessing you threw a pallet or something, but, I saw your aura down there and I'm like, or maybe I opened a locker. I don't know, I have a goldfish brain. And I couldn't figure out why you were down there, and then I realized, oh my god, I didn't intend for it to be this, but Ada being in basement was a death sentence, cause yeah, it's a nightmare, cause it looks like it should be down there and it's not. Also, hello, Rich. But I spawned down here, so I hope you're doing well, Richie. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Stinkman27. I do appreciate that. Here, this is actually where basement is for future reference on this map. It's actually over here. Yeah, no, it's doesn't look like it would be, but here it is. Ask me how I learned that one. Yeah. Aw, you guys have a good one as well, gamers, and GG's again. Yeah. But yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, the hack basement on this map can spawn in shack, or if it spawns main, it spawns outside of main, pretty close to this generator on the other side of the portal. It is... one of the basements of all time. Oh, and Richie, to answer your question, yeah, I decided to, first of all, it's not like I'm not excited about Jason, I'm happy he's here, but he's not like a killer who I was like super chomping at the bit to play. So I am actually fine waiting a couple days to a week to do some matches as him, because I imagine right now, the matches are just oops all Jason. Also, guys, I saw that you had voted to play DBD, keep playing DBD rather, instead of switching to Cyberpunk for the rest of the night. So I figure we'll do a Survivor game in the meantime.
It's everywhere.
Remind myself why I'm not playing Survivor, you know. Oh my god, it's 3 of my P100s in one lobby. Love to see it. Yeah, why not? I have no idea how well this will work. Slash go. But in for a penny. Good luck, have fun. Oh, but how are you doing, Richie? You enjoying Jason? Jason! God, can I just say, Heavy Rain has permanently altered my brain chemistry with the name Jason. I cannot hear without immediately going, Jason! 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 Sean! 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 Press E to Sean. Okay. Right. First time I actually checked my teammates' perks while we're loading in. I'm so smart, guys. Also, reminder that for some reason there's a bug in the game right now where, oh wow, a Billy. Okay. Okay, wow. I should not have underestimated this guy. Holy shit, that was a great curve. I thought he'd at least need a little bit more wind up. That was really foolish on my part. Yikes. Wow, I should have thrown that pallet. I know better. I know better. I know better now. Oh my god, I forgot I had reassurance. I'm such a fucking dumbass. You know, it wouldn't have mattered. I think I would have ended up going down anyway. Because I didn't have my sprint burst up, and I probably would have done the exact same thing. Okay, good, good, good. Rebecca was able, or Yui rather, was able to stealth there. If Yui gave up on us, then we definitely need Ruin gone. Or, not Yui, excuse me. I'm so sorry, Yui, for slandering your name. Sable. What are these add-ons? Those are crazy curves. This guy has to have different add-ons than usual, right? What is it, boots? With the fur? With the fur? The whole club is looking at her. She'll hit the floor. Next thing we'll know, Billy gets low, 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 low. That was a great fake for his rev. I was getting ready to dodge the rev. I think he M1s me here, right? Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, Billy. I do, in fact, have windows. GG's, gamer. My sacrifice is not in vain. Oh, 7 team! May we meet again in the next life. Anyway, that was fun, actually. That was a lot of fun, considering how it started. Guys, I may have actually figured out how to loop again. All I need to do is put on Crutch Perk of Opportunity. Absolute Chad. Did I already? I must have already given thumbs up because I tried to give thumbs up again. I can't spell or type. I kept trying to say I can't spite. Anyway. Also, Richie, I'm so sorry. I saw that you had responded, but then we were in the 3v1 from, like, right off rip, and I locked in. Which, honestly, in hindsight, I'm really glad I did, because that was a phenomenal match, actually. And that, I'm so happy. That was such a fun game. Which is crazy, like, as I considering how it started. Oh, I'm playing Pig? I thought I was playing Huntress. That's really funny, actually. Funny idea, the survivor you're making for the last breath comeback. Ernest Winslow will, upon seeing Tori, shout, "Naughty little brat," in the lobby. Do they have a history? I could only assume so. Yeah, it's nice. It's funny. I've mentioned before, but I have a, on my old computer, I actually have a folder on my computer that is, like, 98%, well, 80 to 90% dedicated to just, like, really nice, enjoyable post-game conversations that I've had with people. Funny enough, the other 10 to 20% is, filled with really like, the nastiest post-game conversations I've had that have still kind of gotten a chuckle out of me. Up to and including someone calling someone else inbred, which is just a really funny insult to use for purposes of complaining about DBD. If I'm remembering correctly, I think I was the killer and it was survivor on survivor violence. Surveillance, if you will. Thank you, Richie. It's funny, I've been playing a ton of Killer for the last, probably, honestly, like, month at this point. Or at least last few weeks, but I tried playing some Survivor the other day, and was very swiftly humbled in a, oh yeah, I guess I really haven't been playing much Survivor lately, huh? Because, my looping abilities were not up to par. They weren't the worst, don't get me wrong. I've been worse at the game. But, let's put it this way, it was a lot more like my first chase with him. That was a phenomenal curve, though. I'm glad that I was I right on both add-ons? Was it double boots with the fur? The whole club looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shotty got low, 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 low. Shawty got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, Whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shawty got low, 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 low. Renato! I am actually so happy with that one. I think I hear breathing behind me. Or it might just be Amanda. Probably is, because I don't see anyone. Also, I think Renato was the one with the flashlight. Actually, I think it was just Hanato, because he just sounded like a female survivor on hook with his little, like, huff of air. That might have been what like, not that exact huff of air, but I think it was him that I heard. A little bit of a moon dash to start off chase well. I got stuck. Wait. Oh, she's just going, okay. Hi, Kate. What are you doing over here, friend? Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger don't give a shit. And Honey Badger has 5% speed bonus thanks to batteries included. wait, where did she go? That's so funny. I may as well kick it then. I kick. Okay. Did Vegas run to... Huh. Okay. Anyway, Skypig is real and will hurt you in just a few moments. Source? You'll see. Like I said, Skypig is real and will hurt you. Ooh, also I get my zoomies. %5 goes hard, baby. Oh, I actually tried to kick the pallet. That's funny. It's so interesting because, I guess it's because of how the diminishing returns works now, where your add-ons don't actually get penalized with diminishing returns. That it only reads as 5% speed, despite the fact that it's technically a bit faster. Because I get 5% from batteries included, but I also get, what's it called? 5% from my add-on Last Will. Oh. Nice. I have a pallet now. Okay, Renato, if you're just gonna work this gen literally in my face, then, yeah. I'll do that. Okay. That is an annoying loop, by the way. If it wasn't obvious from my difficulties dealing with it. Hey. Here's the thing. I need to kick these gens and get them starting to regress. Because if I just commit to chase with V, what happens is the unhooks come in and the gens pop, and then we're at 2 gens left. If not fewer. Could even be 1 gen left if they pop this one too. Ah, okay. Fair enough, V. Honestly, that's how you shoulder the burden well, by the way, is if you are a good looper and you know that you can last a while in chase. I shouldn't have done that. I swear that got refunded. we go. Okay. Ooh, and now we're in the zoomy land. This is actually so good for me. 5% goes hard, baby. And 4 party hats, count 'em, 4 party hats. Anyway, now I can actually commit to chase on V because she'll be death hook at the end as opposed to first hook. If she was first hook, I can't commit to chase at Shaq, cause see, that would happen, and then I'd just be up the creek without a paddle. Like this, I at least have a little bit of wiggle room. Not a ton, because they're probably gonna pop the gen across the map, but still. Oh my god, they don't have any progress on that gen. I'm shocked. I thought it was gonna be about to pop. Okay, they just got a 2-man heal, I think. That's good for me. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, I needed a fast down. Thank you, Jane. Okay. So I'd assume Hanato got the unhook. Where is he? Oh, V got the unhook. Interesting. Maybe. Maybe? Damn, where did he go? Oh, over there, huh? Are you sure? Yeah. Hold on. I shouldn't have done that, but I did. Oh, this gen's at 0% now. Oh, hell yeah. Which means this gen pops, unfortunately. Oh well. Oh, this is just gonna be 1K. Oh well. GG's. Oh, someone's seriously mispositioned right now. Oh, speaking of serious mispositions. Your offering is appreciated. Do you boop? Yes. Yes. GG's. Good final choice, Hanato. Okay. Also, guys, I think that we're probably gonna be wrapping up pretty soon, if not now. I think that I'm honestly just... I think I'm tired. I think that's what it comes down to. I think I'm tired. Let me see. Let's do one more. And then this one we'll call it. How long's queue? Okay, you know, let's end on a Survivor match. How about that? That way it'll be a quick queue.
Give me a chance. I would be your most loyal servant.
Also, and yes, I have played the Ace Attorney series. In fact, I'll often refer to myself as a foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. And I have seen the graphics update, and I really am looking forward to seeing it in action. I hope that it ends up being as good as it looks in the early stages, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll just run this. Why not? She's high C Lobby. Yeah, Pig is in a weird place, Rubber Ducky, where, the thing is, to me, her ability to chase, but also her ability to get head pops, she's very add-on dependent, but, you can really make a lot of different, not a lot of different builds with her, but I don't know, I think she really does have a lot of untapped potential with regards to Freak Pig, aka Chase Pig, aka Run Last Will and Workshop Grease if you want the zoomies, plus batteries included. It's a lot of fun. Also, hello there, is it Zenithan? You did indeed. GG's again, gamer. Aw, I appreciate you swinging by, and I really do hope you're having a lovely session. It's funny, I just finished a kind of similarly paced game to ours minus the DC, except I was playing Pig, and I too, very often, have the opportunity where it's like, huh, you know? I could just M1 this guy. Oh, sorry, dude, I'm not trying to sandbag you, I promise. I could just M1 this guy, or I could try to do a little freaky dash hit. Oh, yeah, I would actually at this point consider myself a pig main. I play her how I like to call Freak Pig, where basically why are these two gens so close in this hallway? They're practically kissing. I love running Workshop Grease and Last Will to get the zoomies, plus batteries included sometimes. And the other times when I don't run it, I usually have on a little perk I call Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. As a reference to the Among Us days. Not my Among Us days, just the collective Among Us days. Oh, thank you for the follow, gamer. I really do appreciate that. And welcome. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Great hit, Tank. Oh my god. Also, I really should check my teammates' perks, but alas. I fear Merciless Storm could be appearing. Okay, am I being followed? Uh-oh, Elodie, now is not the time, my darling girl. Anyway, I'm so glad the doctor's finally fixed. Because I really missed playing him. Oh, shit! I have a cat on my lap and it's very distracting.
I might say it's distressing. I get it, that's a perk in BBD.
Ooh, anyway, huh. Play Chi-Chi's again, gamer. God, actually, side note, if you are still here, I always have so much respect for Billy players, for many reasons. One, I just love going against Billies, so it's good to respect that which you like facing. But, furthermore, I've tried Billy very, very few times. One of them was, like, 5 years ago, and my very first game ever was fucking Midwich. Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys, my D key isn't working again. I repeat, my D key isn't working again. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. I cannot use my D key to loop. This is going to be a horrible outcome, I regret to inform you all. Should I ever be in chase. Though I'm wondering if Gamer might be standing still now. Which I'm sorry. It's the crutch perk of opportunity. Ellie, why are you here? Also, hello, Demon Gaming. How goes? I love you, Ellie. My little beastie. This is probably gonna be our last game, by the way. I hate to say it. Even though it's kind of a little... Well, you know, maybe we'll do one more since I think Gamer gave up. We'll see, we'll see. I do have to sign off pretty soon, though. I do think it has to be after this game anyway, unfortunately. But hey, we had a fun chase. In Before Noah and Before He Knows Edward. I can't help but feel fear about that potential. Energy, get it, a DVD perk as well. You know what, guys? Let me do my little spiel now, or at least start it. For anyone who doesn't know, hello. I'm Marcus. I stream Dead by Daylight every night, other than Tuesdays. Most nights we are live from around 5 p.m. Eastern to around 9 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, excuse me, till around 9:30 Eastern. Except for Mondays and Saturdays, where we usually start around 1 p.m., because at 6 p.m. we switch over to our story-based game, which at the moment is Cyberpunk 2077. It's my first time playing through it. I am completely blind, and I am very excited to be continuing it. I wish I had Bond right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go sacrifice myself to this guy after we get the rest of the team out. You know, if I could find her. Sure, kill me. It's okay. Kill me. It's okay. I promise. I promise I'm not gonna run. I promise. I promise. I promise. Just kill me, please. I promise you can kill... Okay. I don't want to BM. He's gonna think I'm BMing. I wanted to give him the kill if he wanted it. I really did. I wasn't trying to BM. I feel like... You know? I really was trying. I really was trying to give him the kill if he wanted it. I promise. Oh, hey, Sager, dude, I swear, whether you believe me or not, I promise I was trying to let you kill me if you wanted the kill. I don't often find myself in the position to, do that as Survivor, but, I am relatively frequently known for doing that as a killer when it comes to giving hack/gate, so I promise... It was nothing more than an attempt at saying, I promise this was... There was no negative vibes on my end. I can't speak for anyone else since I'm solo queue, but, anyway, gamer. Good luck next. I am sorry that it came across that way. That's why I left when you didn't swing. And yeah. Anyway. I don't really have anything else to say after that. I'm, sorry that things are ending a bit on a negative note, guys, but it be as it be. Anyway. I'm going to full screen because we're heading out. That was our LG. Like I was saying, I'm Marcus. I stream Dead by Daylight every night other than Tuesdays. Most nights we're live. I think I did most of it, right? Yeah. Sorry. Just need to look at something real quick. Okay. Up. Yeah. I was saying if Gamer was still here, if they just insta left. Fair enough. GG's. Anyway, guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight through the various technical difficulties. My daughter and I are going to bed now. Right, Ellie? I love you. Tomorrow? Also, I'm gonna be real, seeing that is just kind of feeling like a bummer, so, again, feel bad the Gamer feels that way, but, like, I mean, I know I didn't mean ill. It be what it be. If I can survive Survivor's butt dancing at me for 4 minutes straight. Oh well. God. Tomorrow, we're starting around 5. If I think we'll be live early, I will try to let you guys know in the Discord. As a reminder, we will be continuing Cyberpunk on Saturday. And yeah. Guys, thank you for hanging out. Let me link my Discord for anyone who is not a member. That is where I will be posting the most up-to-date schedule once we decide on how the third Cyberpunk stream each week is going to work. And yeah. I'm also guys, I'm sure, I know that I've talked about this. I have been getting a lot of late starts lately. I can't promise that's gonna be alleviated in the immediate short term, but in the slightly longer short term, it should. I'd say once I get my new schedule posted and up and running, we should be looking at more consistent start times going forward. And I really, really do apologize for how often we've been starting late lately. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for hanging out, Rikshi. And, guys, whether y'all were here chatting, lurking, playing with me, playing against me, it means the world that you would spend any of your time here in my corner of the internet. Yes, Ellie? Are you gonna chew on my headphones right in front of my salad? She says no. I'm just gonna act like I'm falling asleep. So good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and, oh, rubber ducky. I fear the amount that Cyberpunk is gonna be mentally tormenting me. Mentally, emotionally, probably physically even. Hello, Ellie. But until next time, guys, good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!